And good evening tonight. Several people are still in the hospital after a chain reaction bus crash on their way to Pasadena Memorial High School's graduation at NRG Stadium. Brett Buffington is at Memorial Hermann Hospital tonight with how everybody is doing. Quite a day, Brett.
Absolutely, Lynn. 13 people brought to the hospital this afternoon after that bus crash. Of them, 11 of those, they were students. 2 still in the hospital tonight. Also brought here to the hospital, an injured teacher and injured bus driver. Tonight, the school district's police department, they're leading the investigation into how this happened. The 750 Pasadena Memorial seniors were headed here. The pomp and circumstance at NRG put on pause by this pileup. In a caravan of school buses, the district says one driver tried to avoid crashing into a car. 4 buses filled with students and staff slammed into each other in rush hour traffic on the South Beltway. The most serious impact to the bus at the back. The crash injured more than 24 students, most of them treated at the scene.
I pray for these students that are under the care of these doctors and nurses.
9 of the 11 students taken to the hospital made it back to their graduation.
We will provide a private ceremony for as they recover from any injuries.
If this crash could have been avoided and who is at fault is the question Pasadena ISD police are now trying to answer. The school district not ready to blame any of its drivers.
I can't cast blame on anyone. You know, it's an accident. It's going to be investigated. To cast blame or create fault would be negligent on my part to make a comment about that.
The convoy, which stretched several dozen school buses long, was being escorted by the school district's police department. Tonight, crash investigators, they are hopeful, Lynn, that video cameras on board some of those buses will help tell the story of how this happened.
Yeah, it's just nice that those still in the hospital will still get a graduation ceremony. Thank you, Brett. By the way, we looked into bus crashes in Pasadena ISD over the last 5 years, and the numbers show a growing trend. The school district is required to report the information to the Texas Education Agency. You see what happened? There were just 4 accidents during the 2012 school year. Then last year, that number jumped to 71. Out of those 71 crashes, however, only 2 students suffered minor injuries.